You shouldn't be walking around in the dark.
All right, I'm here. You can go and see Manka.
Great. Thanks a lot, Henry.
My pleasure. Leave it to me.
I won't forget this.
Don't mention it. Go on. Don't keep her waiting.
Take care, friend.
Bloody hell.
Greetings to you.
Say, I have this fancy maypole from Takov here if you're interested.
My God! They're going to slit the toast! Nobody's got them this good in years! You're a champ, Henry! As soon as I saw you, I knew you had it in you. I promised you something, didn't I? And I'm a man of my word.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Thanks. Happy to help.
What do you say we pull one more trick, eh? I'd make it worth your while, of course.
All right. Why not?
Great. Now listen up. Let's really ruin their day, shall we?
I'm all ears.
Them Takovites grazed their sheep near the pasture they took from us. And you're going to scatter their sheep into the woods. What do you say? They'll have to herd them all back. I reckon they'll be proper pissed off.
All right. I'm sure they won't be happy about that.
That they won't. But that's not all. Project's beloved son is in charge of the sheep now. You'll make him look like a complete moron.
Project's son.
Aye. Project is in charge there. He gives me the most grief. And they all care about his opinion. If it wasn't for him, this whole bastard thing would have been sorted a long time ago. On top of that, he thinks his son is gifted, and that he'll be a bailiff somewhere one day. Nothing will piss him off more than seeing his son be the village idiot.
All right. That's a good plan.
Of course it is. I came up with it. The Takovites will be doing the wash thing soon. If you manage to drive the sheep through the drying laundry, I reckon they won't be too thrilled about it. I'll even give you an extra reward.
Say, Olbram, how am I supposed to lure away Project's son?
You'll figure it out. Actually, wait. I've got an idea. Flip this into his food, and you'll see.
What will I see?
It's what I give to my cattle for bellyache. Project's lad is going to sit all over himself. And while he's gone, you'll be able to chase off his sheep.
All right. That sounds like a plan. I'm on it.
Great. But same as before, all right? Don't go killing anyone, and don't get caught.
I feel quite hungry.
Stop where you are! We're after you! Surrender at once! Fine. You had your chance. So, here you are. Now I've got you.
Perfect place for a little nap.
You won't escape punishment! Yeah! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! It was you! You don't fight with guards, you fool! You surrender to them! You won't escape punishment! The executioner is sharpening his axe for you. No, you don't. Fucking hell! The executioner is sharpening his axe for you. No chance. You won't escape punishment. You still resisting? Take that! The executioner is sharpening his axe for you. Ha! Fuck you. You still resisting? Bad luck. You won't escape punishment. You don't fight with guards, you fool. You surrender to them. The executioner is sharpening his axe for you. No, you don't. You won't escape punishment. You don't fight with guards, you fool. You surrender to them. Fuck you. Punishment by the blade, my favorite. Come on then.
Closing time. Come again. Tomorrow, perhaps.
Greetings.
Hold up.
Greetings. shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening here.
Fuck me.
Christ, it's hot out. God grant you health. Greetings.
Fair maidens and women of virtue, gather round and listen. I have to warn you about the greatest evil and danger on God's earth, men's cruelty and wickedness. You may say that God created Adam and all men in his image, so they can't be all that bad. Move it, Arnoshtek. Stop the bullshit now, come on.
Blessings to you.
I'm done with the sheep.
Ha ha! Great! How did it go? Tell me.
Well, I scattered their sheep like you wanted.
That's perfect.
That's all I can manage. I hope it's enough.
You did great, lad. You deserve a reward for your heroic deeds.
Thanks, Oberon.
Don't mention it. You're a handy fella. But you could be even better, with my help, of course. They say I'm a good teacher. And listen, one more thing. We'll be meeting the Takovite soon to discuss the pasta they stole from us. I'd like you to come with us. If you're not against it, that is.
What could you teach me?
Well, I'd say I've experienced quite a lot in my long interesting life. And now, in my old age, I have much wisdom to share.
Do you have anything specific in mind?
I could help you with your craftsmanship. You know, like when you're going to make something. I also spent a lot of time with animals as a child.
That sounds good. I'd love to make use of your experience and learn something new.
It'll take some time, and maybe you could give me a forgotten in return, eh?
So, what else do you have in store for those Takovites?
I'll tell you, friend. We're going to meet the Takovites in our pasture and try to sort it out. And if we don't get through to them, we'll kick their arses. Will you come with us?
Why not? I've already stolen a maypole and scattered some sheep.
You will? You're really in it with us up to your ears. But I reckon it won't be much fun this time. We meet in the pasture regularly, and it's always the same. I try to explain everything to Project, but he doesn't listen to me. The thieving thief! I suppose we'll fight then. Don't worry. When the Tacovites see you, they won't want to mess with us.
All right, let's show these Tacovites what for.
They don't deserve anything else. Come, let's get the others and get going.
Ah, the Geliovites are finally here. Didn't feel like it, eh?
If I knew I was going to get my ass kicked, I wouldn't want to go either.
You see, Henry? They're provoking us again. They're just impossible to negotiate with.
There's nothing to negotiate, old man. The pasture is ours, and that's final.
Bullshit! You know right well that I got smacked around as a child in that orchard right over there.
What do we care where you got smacked around?
Leave him alone.
Thank you.
If what Obram is saying is true, this whole pasture really is theirs.
If, in your dreams, you're just trying to rob our beautiful town.
Beautiful, eh? The place is so ugly, even the plague would rather avoid it.
When they see the gruesome girls from Tarkov, even the dogs in the street will back off.
But the lads from Tarkov, they don't mind. They do each other from behind.
You bastards! We'll see who has the last laugh when I smash your teeth in.
You'll pay for that stolen maypole. Don't forget about the sheep they chased off, them bloody Geliovite bastards. We spent all day rounding them up.
What are you getting so upset about, Tacovites? It was just an innocent dog.
We're not going to take this lying down, are we?
Of course not. Enough talk. At 'em, fellas!
Hold on there, fellas. The first one to move will get slapped so hard, he'll get a second one from the ground.
Was that supposed to scare us, or what? I could beat you with one arm tied behind my back.
That's right. Don't let him scare you, lads.
Beat their asses already!
I'm all yours! Time Page. Nice hit!
You want it? Bash their teeth in. Bash their teeth in. You stinking pile of fish guts. Bash their teeth in.
Show your stuff.
Let him have it!
Bash their teeth in.
Slice him up!
Don't.
Don't spare it.
What was that idiot thinking?
Bandage, quick! There. That's better.
Wake up!
Wake up, come on.
I have to say, you really know how to give each other a right thrashing around here.
That's for Thor. You're not a real man until you've had a taste of the local pork knuckle. And you held your own. Help like that deserves a reward.
Can't say no to that. If you wanted to have any more discussions with the Takovites, I'll be glad to help.
I'd say they'll be licking their wounds for a while.
So gut over thrashing.
Bandage, quick! Wake up! I hope that's enough.
Word keeper.
Can I spend the night here?
Not a chance. Go back to where you came from, you wastrel. Take care for now.
What's new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Farewell.
Sorry I kicked your ass.
God bless you.
He had his whole life in front of him. And next thing you know, he's being buried.
Are you looking for my husband? You won't find him here today.
Can I enter?
God bless you.
What if something happened to him?
just vanished.
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Does that happen often? That he gets lost in the woods?
He disappears for a while from time to time when he gets orders from Lord von Burgo. And besides that, well...
What is it? You can tell me.
He drinks a bit sometimes. Then everything takes him longer. His job isn't easy, so I understand when he does, and I don't get upset with him.
I understand. But maybe you're right, and it really is something else this time.
Exactly.
Do you know where he might be? Where's his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlak Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek?
Our son.
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
What can I expect in return for helping you?
I can give you some groschen. We aren't too badly off. But above all, if you help him, you'll be in his good books. And everyone wants to be in my Vostatek's good books.
Why did Vostatek forbid you from going to the forest? Is it really that dangerous?
There are wolves, boars, and worse out there.
What could you meet in the forest that's worse than an angry boar?
Well, people, of course. All sorts of cutthroats and thieves hide out in those woods. So watch your back.
Yeah, you're right. The woods always did make me anxious. You never know what might jump out at you from behind a tree.
Exactly. Roaming the woods isn't as straightforward as it sounds. Even an experienced huntsman like Vostatek can get himself into trouble there.
All right. I'll bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
But why doesn't Vitek go looking for Vostatek then?
I told him, but the lad is young and stubborn. He just doesn't listen to me. And besides, him and Vostatek don't get along very well.
All right. I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Be careful out there.
See you later, my friend.